IT friends, welcome. My name is Candace. This is Flosstube 81, and welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I am a day late. It happens. My husband decided to give me his little tummy bug that he had last weekend. So today is the first day that I'm starting to feel a little more normal. Although still pretty dehydrated, but I'm working on it. So we have a lot of artificial light today. It's gross again. I mean, it's not gross out. It's really cloudy. But last video, the weather got warmer. Thanks for all the thoughts about my headache. I managed to keep it pretty much away. It was just like a regular headache instead of an awful, horrible weather migraine. Then it got cold. Then it got really warm. Now it's cold again. And we're supposed to get some snow. So, Mother Nature. I mean, will you stop, please? Did you hear her? Bella's, getting nosy. Nosy with the camera. So yeah, I am feeling better. The weather is definitely, I don't know. She's crazy today. So anyway, thanks for all the cheers for Owen. He did not make any more divisional times. The last time trial was last night. So he did okay in his meet this weekend. But last night was the last chance for them to swim and hit the divisional cutoff. And he did not do that in any individual events, but he is still going with a relay. And I found out today that Coach wants my youngest, Evan, to also join one of the relay teams that is going to divisionals. So, Evan is not, I mean, this is their first real season. They swam last session, but didn't do any of the like divisional type stuff. This is their real first wanting to be competitive type season. And Evan has really improved. He really has. He loves it, even though some days he's like, I don't want to go to swim. I mean, what 8-year-old is, you know, always on. So I'm excited for them. That means we will be attending divisionals. I think it's the first weekend in March. So not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. 4th through the 6th, I think. Since they're only doing relays, I'm kind of hoping that they are only there one day and they don't need to be there for the entire time. Like they can just show up, you know, like an hour or so before they're set to swim. Because their meet last weekend, so my husband wasn't feeling good. I went by myself on Friday. And we were packed in there like sardines. I am telling you what, there was no room to move. If my husband would have been there, we would have been sitting like on top of each other. There were so many, even though our numbers are starting to go down from COVID, I think it's a little skewed because now the schools are not going to be reporting any cases. So that's going to have an effect. But literally no one was wearing a mask. Everyone's sitting this far apart. And it just, I think I'm lucky I'm not sick. I think I kind of expected that I was going to be sick. But either way, yeah, that was a little frustrating. But, you know. What are you going to do? So anyway, yeah, then after divisionals, I am fairly certain my kids will not be making any state cuts. The state times are quite a bit faster. Then they will have a little break before the next session starts. So I think the last weekend in March, they have their like end of season, like get together that they do. So how about we talk about a finish? Do you like my little buddy up here? This, I didn't realize it was there until I started the video. This is, he's one of those, like, color changing. His name is Crunch. The dog got a hold of Crunch, so he's got some, he's got a few little flaws now. But yeah, it could be smoke. He has smoke coming out of his nose. Yeah, this is Crunch. I want to say my youngest got him when How to Train Your Dragon 3 came out. He's pretty though. He's a good looking guy. So anyway, yeah. Crunch, take a nap. My kids have good names for their stuffed animals. So, let's talk finish, because you all know that I've been doing really, really good with Mill Hill Monday, and I have not missed one yet. However, this one, I started on Monday. This was the, there you go, get my awful fingernails out of the way, the Star Crystal. So, I started it on Monday, and I got all the stitching done on Monday, and I was having... It was so pretty. Just the stitching itself was so pretty. I couldn't resist, and I finished it on Tuesday. I love it. It's so pretty. Yeah, so this is on navy blue perforated paper. It only had 2 colors of floss. It had white and a very light blue. And then the beads, it had the regular pearl beads, and then it had clear seed beads, which are kind of hard to see. And then it had some bugle beads. So I have one more left out of the crystal series. And then I have the snowflake series. So the next one that I'm going to do, so this one will come out next Monday, is the last one. It's the sapphire crystal. So I'll be doing that one next week. So that was my finish. Oops. Bella's laying down here now because I left Roscoe in his crate. As far as whips go, I only have 3. Yeah. Because you guys knew I was feeling really good about getting mini Citrine done this month. So I'll have that in a second. But first, let me... If I can get this one out of here. Oh, no. How is it all of a sudden my Q-snap does not fit in this bag? I got it in there. Why can't I get it out? Oh, because it wasn't unzipped all the way. Oh, my. Okay, so this is Little Dove Designs. This is Winter Warmth. And here's where I was last time. This is done on a 14 count light seafoam green Ada. And there's where I am now. So I did get quite a bit done. I worked on this a couple of days at work last week. So the white is showing up the more stitches I get in. And in person you can see the white better. But I'm saving all of the back stitching for the end. So that's Winter Warmth. And my goal is a finish for this year. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh no, Crunch just fell. Crunch is gone. But yeah, I worked on this 2 days. Yeah. Thursday and Friday. And then, let's see if I can do this without hitting the stand. Nope, I hit it. And then the next project I pulled out that was not mini Citrine. This is the memorial piece for my dad. You can find the cover page. This is When Life is Done by Silver Creek Samplers. I did pretty much, well, not pretty much, I did a full conversion on this. So, I just saw the DMC colors, it does call for some hand-dyed, and I just went through my stash and started pulling the colors that I thought I wanted to use for it. So, I do have my conversion, if anyone is curious about colors. I have it, and I did change one that actually changed this week. Because I started stitching the lighter green of the leaves, and I was like, there's hardly any difference between the dark and the light green. So So I scrapped that one and grabbed one that was a little bit lighter. So, here's where it was last time. And this was on my WIPGO board. The goal for this was to get the words done. And I had that done the last time you guys saw it. So, here's where we are now. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Is a lot of stitching. This was a lot of stitching. So, I finished up the leaves. So I had the dark green and the stalk or the vine done before. And then, so I did the light green. Then I moved on to her hair. Well, my hair, I guess I should say. Skin, dress, and then all that green on the bottom. Pretty much all I have left is she's holding 2 flowers, and I need to do the arm and then the foot, the headstone, and then the sun right here. So there it is. I'm super excited. I see no reason why I cannot have this done by my dad's birthday. That was kind of my stretch goal for this one. Since it was called so early in WIPGO, I decided that I wanted to get it done for his birthday, which is April 18th. I think I'm going to do it. So I probably won't pull this back out until, I don't know, I might just wait until the beginning of April and finish it in April. Because it's not going to take that long. I mean, the rest of it's going to be fairly easy, not a ton of counting. So, I'm pretty excited. I love it. I love the way it looks. I cannot wait to get this done and framed. I'm super happy with the colors I picked. Super happy. So, all right, final whip for this week. Mini Citrine. Now, I know some of you saw it on Instagram that I was super excited because I had a certain amount of stitches left. Well, now I'm down to about, okay, so this is Mini Citrine. You're not gonna need to see this much longer because it's almost done. Here's where I was last time. And I've put in 2, 3, probably almost 4,000 stitches. No, I guess like 3,500 stitches probably since you last saw it. So here it is now. Yeah, that's right. Let me get way in there because that's all that's left. There are about 700 stitches left, maybe 6 something. I'd have to pull it up on replacement Kindle for right now. But yeah, I'm very excited. There's only 2 colors left. So there's 922 and 38 something. It's a really pale, it's this color right here. See where that line is where it stops? That's the color that finishes going down. So 2 colors. That's all I have left. Super excited. Super duper freaking excited. This is almost done. Now I kept thinking, I was like, man, I want to get this done by my video. And then I got sick. And 2 of the nights there was no stitching. Actually, one of the nights there was, I mean, I barely did 100 stitches. It was bad. But anyway, this will be done by next week. This might be done by tonight. I'll definitely work on it tonight. And since I'm doing 22 and 22, I started looking because I was like, well, which full coverage do I want to start next? Because it goes by stitch count. When I pull this up, this is considered a large. This is not considered a BAP, a big ass project. And I was like, no, because all the other full coverage pieces I have, even if they're really close to this size because they're a mini, their stitch count still makes them a BAP. So I cannot substitute it. So I think what I'm going to do is take one of my large whips off of my reserve list, and I'll put it in its place for now and just work on the other full coverage I already have started. So there may not be a full coverage start this year. I'm a little bummed about that, unless I get a freebie. If I get a freebie for some reason and can start whatever I want, I'm definitely starting one. And I think it's going to be Mini Casa. So I don't want to put her down. She's so pretty. I mean, you can't see the rest of her right now because she's rolled up, but that's all I have left is just that little bit right there. And I know it doesn't look like it's almost 700 stitches, but it is. So this is 1/1 on 25 count white Lugana. Okay. So then let's do quick plans for March. So for the rest of this month, obviously I'm going to finish Mini Citrine, and then I think I'm going to get out one of my other full coverage. I don't know which one yet. Just to work on for the rest of the month at night when I'm sitting here at home. I'm still working on Movie Mania for Sane Stitchers, and that's just, you just stitch the time of the movie. So if it's an hour and 42 minutes, it's 142 stitches. You get a raffle entry every 10 movies. So I think I've got just over 40 movies so far. Let's see. I think I'm going to put When Life is Done Away. I'm not sure which one I want to pull out yet. We'll see. Because the next time I see you, it will be March. So, but yeah, I'll just go by feel. I mean, obviously next Monday it'll be Mill Hill Monday, so I'll work on that last crystal that I have. But WIPGO numbers were called today. So number 15 and number 21. If you had not yet seen that, you can run to your WIPGO board and find out what you're going to be working on for March. So for me, number 15 is Christmas Sampler. And this one I have down for a finish. I was really hoping it wouldn't be called this early in the year because I haven't gotten a chance to work on it yet. I don't know if I will be able to finish it in March. I'm going to try because I want to, and that's the thing is I've already finished one that hasn't been called. So I can always just work. It doesn't have to be done in March, but I really kind of wanted to hit my goals in the month they're called so that I can black out my board for this year. So that's number 15. Number 21 is Fox and Friend. And Fox and Friend needs some love. I have it down for 1,000 stitches. And honestly, that border is probably going to get me to 1,000. So, but I do want to start working on some of the fun stuff and not just the border. As far as No New Starts goes, I'm still just doing, oh, thank you. Is this for me? This Kong bone. Is this for me? Let me throw it. Okay. So, No New Starts, I'm just doing Road Trip. I know they have a Zodiac event, but keeping all my events straight, I'm pretty much topped out right now. So, just the Road Trip. And it's funny because I got a speeding ticket. I knew this was going to happen. In No New Starts Road Trip, I got a speeding ticket. I have to I can't do any stitching for anything until I do my speeding ticket stitching, and it's 4,000 stitches. So I'm about halfway done with those. And then full coverage Fanatics, they're most of those events are year-long events. They do have, I think there's antiquities or something like that going on. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing the year-long ones. So 22 and 22, or 22,000 in 2022. I'll keep working on that. The Bike Around Germany event and the Whips and Wonders, which is 5,000 stitches per wonder of the world. So I'll still keep working on those. Bella. No. What are you doing? I should have stuck you in there with your brother. Look, he's asleep again. Weirdo. Okay, so Sane Stitchers. I think my focus... Bella, stop it. My focus piece for March is going to be Mini The Possibilities Evolutions. My son was asking the other day when I was going to work on it again, and I was like, March is a good month for that. Sane Bingo. Now, I'm still kind of working through my prep. I think I'm going to do 2 boards. You can do up to 5 because there's 5 different options and you can do 1 of each option. But I think I'm just going to do 2. And then I need to pick the projects that I want to use for those so that I can get my numbers on my boards and get it submitted so it can get approved because I have to have that done by the 28th. So I have 4 days. And as soon as I get mini Citrine done, then I can really like buckle down and focus on getting my boards made. And then the ongoing one is endangered animals. I'm still working on the elephant. I think I'm probably 3/4 of the way there. It's 40,000 stitches. So I need to go through and add them up again just to kind of gauge where I'm at. And then Sane is also doing Letters of Fortune. I love Letters of Fortune. It is so much fun. So it's basically like Hangman, except every person gets their own puzzle. And then you stitch the letters you guess. If they're in it, great. You've stitched your letter. If they're not, you have to do penalty stitches before you can guess another letter. So it is a ton of fun. A ton of fun. I love it. So there will be hopefully a lot of progress on full coverage pieces again. And I'll focus on evolutions. It is a max color, so it won't get progress as fast as like Mini Home for the Winter, which is not and has large blocks of color. But I'm excited to work on it. So that's it for plans. As far as things that have come to me, I got Happy Mail, you guys. So Teresa Chuckle, hi Teresa, is amazing. And she had won one of my giveaways. And, oh, that's right. I have the giveaway winners. I'll have to write them down and post them on the screen. Just a minute for that. So, I got this in the mail and I was like, I don't remember ordering anything from Stitch Toolbox. So, here's the card. This is Stitch Toolbox. I have ordered from them before. But I was like, I don't think I ordered anything. And I open it up and there's the sweet note on this gorgeous card from Teresa. So Teresa got me, so here's the ring that these go on. And I'm going to open them up because I don't think you're going to be able to see them very good through the plastic. Look at these floss tags. They're adorable. They got little bunnies on them. And again, I apologize for my fingernails. And then, look at this needle minder. Oh my god, I love it. So the packaging is super cute. It's got like a heart on it and so cute. But let me take it out of the package so you can see it. It is laser cut wood butterfly. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I love it. Teresa, thank you so much. So, you know, this would have been the perfect needle minder for Mini Citrine. It would have been perfect. So now I think I'm going to have to put it on Birds and Blooms because Birds and Blooms has butterflies on it too. And it's very spring. Maybe in April I'll make that one my focus piece since it'll be springier. So thank you, Teresa. I really super appreciate it. I love it. And then, so I only did one bit of shopping. I'd had these charts on my wish list on 123 Stitch, and they sent me an email saying, hey, these are on sale for a very limited time. And I was like, okay. So I got all 4 of them. They're from Satsuma Street. So we have Verano, Primavera, Otoño, I think that's how you say that, I hope. And Inverno. Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to start them. If I do it on 28 count fabric, these finish 8x8, which is like the perfect size. Honestly, they're like perfect. So I may do it on 32. It'll be just a hair smaller, but I mean, look at it. I just love it. Love it. So I also just went ahead and got the special DMC flosses. Now, it uses regular DMC too, but like you can see the borders have the variegation in them, and that's what these are for. So they didn't have one, there was one color that they did not have. I'll have to go through and sort these out into their respective charts, and a couple of them use this in like 2 charts. Like this one will be used in 2 charts. So but then I'll just run to my local needlework shop and hopefully be able to grab the one that I need. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I need to figure out the stitch count on these to find out. I think they're probably like a medium size, and figure out when I finish a medium, which one should I start first? I have to say, these 2 are my favorite. Yeah. Those 2 are my favorite. But then again, look at this cat. Yeah, that's all the shopping I did, though. That's it. That's all I did. I've been trying to be good. Trying. So far, there's not really anything that I've seen for Nashville Needlework Market that I want to pre-order. I know there's a lot, so I'll probably have to do a little more looking again, but there's not anything that's really like struck me, oh my gosh, I have to stitch that. So I don't know. But that's all I've got. That's it. I am going to get off here. I'm going to go grab a Dr. Pepper because I've had no caffeine for 2 days and I'm starting to feel it right up there in my bean. But I hydrated a lot today, so I think I earned my Dr. Pepper. And I'm going to get stitching. I don't think I'm going to be able to wait, so as soon as Mini Citrine is done, it'll be posted on Instagram. But, oh, the winners for the giveaway. Oh, sorry. So, since I have the names on my phone, and I'm recording on my phone, I don't have them right in front of me. I will put them on the screen. So, the first one was for, you'd use the word Blue Blooms for the April Just Cross Stitch magazine. And that winner is right there. And then the next one, the word was Snowflake, and that was for the February issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. And that winner is I really hope I could find like some like sparkle music, like yeah. So if I was smart, I took screenshots, but I used the computer at work, so they're really bad screenshots. So yeah, congratulations. My email is below. Just shoot me your address. I will get that sent out to you. And you know, it's probably going to be on Monday though, because by the time you guys see this, you might watch it Friday. And then I'm not going to the post office on the weekend. If I can avoid going anywhere on the weekend, I avoid it at all costs. So, I'm so sorry. Apparently, I'm not quite well rested enough yet. So, I'm going to get off here. You guys go check out some other amazing floss tubers, and I will see you next week. Bye.